Hi, welcome. We are on the flagship. This is ArcoLinux XFC OpenBox i3, but it has a few more desktops, and that's because of our ArcoLinux Tweak Tool, right? We're going to talk about the Tweak Tool right now. In Termite Themes, under Termite Themes, you'll see Theme Changer, and you only see Theme Changer if you are either on i3WM or on AwesomeWM. If it finds it in the user share X sessions, if you want to have the technicality behind it, if it finds a desktop, well, it shows, right? You don't need to see tabs that are not for you. So that's the idea, to keep this minimal here. So you see here i3WM, and maybe you've seen the images about the new releases. It's to say there is a new i3 in here. This is of course a clean installation. You're working on your own system. These are, how many are there at this point in time? 20 themes, right? 20 themes for i3 to choose from. This blue line, the color down here, the i3 bar, it's all possible. It's even possible to toggle polybar. It means it's gonna take the one that's here and switch it around. So config is the standard, the one we're looking at, as a standard i3 status bar. But if you would like the polybar that's going at the top here, that's possible too. So it took a few interventions, a few changes in our configuration, inside our themes and so on, to keep track of what goes where and to be able to switch all these things around. So my idea is best to maybe make a copy whatever you have, as always good. But remember, if you do a scal, look at that. If you do a scal, you make a lot of copies, right? So every time you do a scal, nothing is lost. Everything is copy pasted over. And yes, from time to time you say, that's good, I'll go, right? So that's up to you to decide when you delete things. Now, so the point is, if you do a scal, then everything is copy pasted over from etc scal. But you can do it just for i3 as well, just a folder of i3. So that's simple copy paste. Takes a little bit longer than typing scal, but there it is, right? So this thing is the new thing. This contains our new themes and new config and so on. So don't mix it. I mean, keep it separate, otherwise you get a lot of questions, and we don't want questions, because it works if you do it like this. i3, copy paste it over, Control C, and then of course afterwards, if you've done your copy paste, right, so this should be renamed or something. This is my backup, and then Control V, and then you can start comparing with melt and so on, and see what did you change, what you want to change back and so on, because there's fun in here. ArcoLinux default, but there's so many more. Sign, apply, Super Shift R. This is purplish, right? Purple look. And even here a little bit pink purple thing. And Drakut. Actually, I should open Sign. I've made Sign a specific or a special kind of theme. Open it up. I'm gonna Super Shift 3 this to desktop 3. It had a lot of explanations. Only this one has a lot of text, a lot of text. Start theming. So this is what we needed to do, right? Start theming here, stop theming there, to be able to copy paste over. But it's this text that you need to see and learn, and there's a tutorial, a video about it, how to make your own themes and all that. But this is the most detailed there is. If we take a look at another one, for instance, then you'll see this is less blah blah, like they say in our language, and more just code. This is just the code you need, right? The colors for the i3 bar colors, and for the window colors, and that's it. Just a strict necessity. All right, so we can choose ruins, apply, Super Shift R, and we have something reddish, orangish like, and we have, I don't know, sunsets, apply, super shift R. Not gonna show them all, but it is different each time, right? And there is something specific about the var things. There are a few that are called var, and var stands for variable, which is none of your concern probably. But when you open the file, it's going to be clear that we used variables that you can find on the internet. The Nord theme, or the Nord colors, coming from here, this URL, Nord 0 is that color, Nord 1 is that color, and so on. And we've put it in here. We've used variables, and maybe you'd like that idea to define it up here, whatever you need, and then use it back here when you require it. Now, I don't see any colors, so maybe I should include it as well. I've all my Atom videos almost included, but hey, install pigments, guy. That's it, install it. Wait for it, and action. Action. All right, there they are. So those are the colors. So now it makes more sense, right? All these color codes, how do I know them? Like that. And this, of course, won't be translated. That's up here. So you have to look, Node 4, it's gonna be something gray. Okay. And the BF6 and so on should be maybe there somewhere, number 11, and so on. So this is the var theme. So just a name, just remember ourselves, hey, look, this has been created with variables up there. So that's one part of it. That's the i3 part of it. At some point in time, you'd like to say, I'm gonna try this polybar thing. Well, first of all, make sure you have polybar. Not all our ISOs have polybar, but our future May ISO will have polybar. All right. So today you say sudo pacman -s polybar. Make sure you got it. How else will it work without application? So that's that. Toggle polybar and apply, and then we wait. Nothing happens. Why? Reload your window manager, super shift R. Okay, got it. Yes. So the i3 status bar is gone. That one is up here, and you recognize, of course, the bar from other themes. Some of us like polybar better than i3 status. Well, an easy switch, right? Toggle polybar, apply, super shift R, and we're back. We have back our i3 status bar. You don't know how many times went into it to accomplish that, right? And it's easy. Apply, super shift R, wait for it. And of course, the same goes here. If we go for Frama, I think that's green, super shift R, it shows, right? So this is another theme. It's gonna work as well on the polybars. That's awesome, right? We've thought of everything. So with an easy little switcheroo in the back end, we make a toggle polybar away and reload, and boom, everything is back. So that's the theme changer for i3, only of course, if you have i3 installed. All right, have fun.